MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Truist Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So now into the box is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
And that one yanked just foul. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So next to hit is Jake Cronenworth, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Roll, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now at the plate is Justin Turner, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Too low, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Grounded to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Dinelson Lamed, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Ozzie Albies is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Acuna digs in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 25 for him on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder.
He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Here's Manny Machado now, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Will Myers. Now here's the first offering. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. Career homer number 149. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average entering play at 301, 18 homers, and 44 RBIs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
That'll bring up Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Jurickson Profar, and he fouls this one off. Profar is a versatile player defensively, normally a second baseman, but he's actually patrolling the outfield in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Nola leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So here now's the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on the way. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
But listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ozuna looks up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A ball and no strikes. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the Friars won't let up as this ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and that's going to do it here for Josh Tomlin. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Luke Jackson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Jackson.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. And he takes ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pache is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 5 and the Braves 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Riley, and they could use a spark from him here.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Christian Pache.
The batter will be Christian Pache. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Alex Jackson, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Luke Jackson. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and the deficit remains 5-2. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First offering. Jackson stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache will wait on it, 1 down. Up next, Will Myers. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Pitch popped up. Freeman is over to take a look, And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 3-1. Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder,
At the plate now is Trent Grisham, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Pops this one up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Myers stands at first with 1 out. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the belt, the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for San Diego. They're still out in front, 5-2. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0. Acuna is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now the 2-1. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Pops this one up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. They trail 5-2. Jurickson Profar digs in next, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
No balls and a strike to count. 4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and it remains 5-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. First offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Austin Riley, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Christian Pache is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
2-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Tyler Matzik, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 68.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch on its way. Now the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And in steps Manny Machado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the AB now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Alex Jackson.
For the Braves, the catcher, Alex Jackson.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ender Inciarte will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Now here's the first offering. 287 the average coming in. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nola corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Inciarte is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 1.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Grant Dayton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 75, Grant Dayton.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Myers on at first. Nobody out. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next up, Austin Nola. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Albies stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Padres lead 1 and it remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Machado is there, and that's the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in once again is Ronald Acuna. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a ball lined into right field as that'll get down in front of Myers for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail 5-2. A.J. Minter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Now to bat, Dinelson Lamet. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
For the Padres, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Jake Cronenworth is on deck. And it's fouled away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Comes set. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Lamet on second. Tatis on at first with nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to...
High and deep to center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Digging in next, Will Myers, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Padres on top, 6-2. Now in the box, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And there's one down now. So next to bat will be Christian Pache. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is there. 2 gone. The next to bat for Atlanta, Alex Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Martin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ehire Adrianza is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Left side, but well foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Austin Nola. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 6-2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Up high, 2-1 now.
I got 2-1 the count.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. Turner has a play. 1 down. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Will Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jorge Mateo will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 home. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Tatis leads off first with 1 away. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Justin Turner is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Justin Turner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This is skied into short left center. Swanson calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game.
Now batting.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. I'd say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
To the plate now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set and the 0-1. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Padres lead it 10-2. Emilio Pagan, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Tucapita Marcano is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Eric Hosmer is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Brian O'Grady is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Victor Caratini is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple.
The left fielder, number 20.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Pagan is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here comes the 1-2. Smoked on the ground, left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Showtrack. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Standing in now, Will Smith. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win, and man, was the offense explosive. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to blow this one open.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Friars took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Josh Tomlin was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen,